Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Risma from class D Putri, name 165. Here I will present a poem entitled Out by Robert Frost. What is poem? Poem is a piece of writing that partakes of the nature of both speech and songs that is nearly always rhythmical, usually metaphorical. Okay, the next is example of a poem from Robert Frost. This is a poem from Robert Frost. You can see and read here, so that you can understand the contents of the poem. Summary of the contents of the poem Out. The poem Out by Robert Frost is about a child man who worked in the sawmill. The setting in the poem is near sunset, in Vermont to be precise, where everyone is baying there can gaze at the beautiful scenery. 5 mountains line up with a backyard squares and atmosphere of calm and peace. Okay, that afternoon the boy worked overtime to earn extra money. For the necessities of life, he worked overtime of half an hour longer than the day he used to work. The hums of saws, the fragrance of the cut wood were the things which he usually met at work. When the dinner time arrived, his older sister was wearing an apron called out of the hymn and sought the supper. However, this saw was just right hit a pulse of his hand which caused the boy to stretch alive. In the end, the child did where he worked. People, those around who watched him die, were not challenged looking, and they returned to their respective jobs. They consider it common thing, and not only that, experienced by those we love, so life must go on as usual. Questions 1. Find 3 outstanding elements of the poem you choose. Answer A. Personification. Personifications in the poem Out. There is a figure of speech personification describing death, which we can find in the following lines. 60 lines is leap out at the boy's hand, or seem to leap. In the above fragment of poetry, there are the phrase leap out and seem to leap. These 2 phrases are the personifications of the South machines, or can jump like a human or a living thing jumping towards the hand the boy. B. Sawmill. Sawmill language style is also found on the 20 lines as the following lines 19 and 20. The boy's first outcry was a rueful laugh, as he swung towards them holding up the hand. In the above fragment of poetry, sawmill is characteristic by the use of the words as a comparative word. Frost compares death to the human desires. When death comes, man cannot escape it. Even if humans try their hardest, if death is predestined, then humans will still experience it. Questions number 2. Please delineate those elements by elaborating their meanings, functions, and reasons behind the usage. Answer. The first is draw an analysis of the poem Out. The intrinsic element of the most prominent of the poems is the imaginary used by Frost in describes the atmosphere that afternoon and that the wood cutting place. Through in the imaginary use, the poetry becomes more memorable for the reader because as if the reader feels they are in that place and witness of the tragic events. Number 2. Through extrinsic element analysis. Frost's poem tells the social life in society. The poem Out is about the sudden death that occurred to child and sawmill, because he was surprised to hear his brother call for dinner. Number 3. The moral values implicit in the poem Out are our attitudes in the face of death, especially death experienced by the people who we love. In his poetry, Frost provides a good attitude to take when that comes to those we love. Okay, I think that's all for me. Sorry for our mistakes and thank you.